In today's video, we are going to talk about one of my favorite products from Glossier, and that is the Magic Eraser. This thing has become so iconic, and today we're going to talk about why it's so beloved by many people, including myself. It comes in two different colors, pink and blue, and each color has its own designated purpose. The pink one is for your body, and the blue one is for your face. It's important that you don't use the same magic eraser for both, because if you do, the bacteria from your body will spread to your face. And some of the potential downsides of this product. Then you can just rinse it under the water, and you're good to go. However, you can get refills for $8. And according to Glossier, they last about 4 months each. So overall, I think it's pretty affordable. We shed about 30,000 to 40,000 skin cells every day. I know this might sound kind of crazy, but it actually works. The Magic Eraser contains something called polyvinyl chloride, which is known for improving the appearance of scars and stretch marks. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, but sometimes when I shave my legs, I notice that the hair grows back faster than normal. And in my opinion, I think these downsides outweigh the benefits. The biggest downside of the Magic Eraser is that it can be pretty hard to clean. Unlike a normal sponge where you can just rinse it under the sink, the Magic Eraser is harder to clean, because the surface is not completely smooth. You can use it anywhere between 2 to 3 times a week, depending on your skin type. Just make sure to always wet it for 30 seconds before you use it. If you have any other questions, feel free to comment down below. As usual, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. There are many small holes inside of it that bacteria can easily hide in. So even if you rinse it under the sink, you're probably not killing all the bacteria inside of it. Over time, these bacteria can start to smell, and your Magic Eraser can turn into a breeding ground for germs. A pretty easy solution to this problem is to microwave it for 30 seconds after you're done using it. I usually do this once every 2 weeks, and it seems to do the trick. Another thing you can do is buy a second Magic Eraser, so that while one is drying, you can use the other one. Well, it turns out that this is actually a thing. The reason for this is because you're constantly cutting your hair at an angle, which causes it to grow back thicker and faster. The Magic Eraser helps prevent this by lifting up the hair before you shave. This way you won't have to cut it at such an aggressive angle, which results in slower hair growth. How it works exactly isn't fully understood, but many people have sworn by its effectiveness when it comes to fading scars. And even though this may seem like a good thing, it can easily build up and clog your pores. When it's wet, it expands in size, which means you need a pretty big container to store it in. This can be a bit annoying, especially if you live in a small apartment like me. This will cause your skin to look dull and lifeless. You need to keep it wet at all times, which can be difficult to do when you're traveling. I found a pretty easy solution to this problem. All you need to do is stick it in a Ziploc bag along with a few paper towels. The paper towels will absorb any excess water and prevent your Magic Eraser from getting moldy. The Magic Eraser helps prevent this by removing all the excess dead skin cells. When this happens, you'll notice that your skin looks brighter and more radiant. First off, it prevents ingrown hairs. One of the worst things that can happen after shaving is getting an ingrown hair. The magic eraser helps prevent this by loosening the dead skin that often clogs your pores. Inflammation is the root cause of many skin problems. This includes acne, rosacea, eczema, and psoriasis. The magic eraser helps reduce inflammation by providing your skin with antioxidants that calm it down. When your pores are clogged, it makes it difficult for the hair to grow straight out of the skin, which leads to ingrown hairs. Not only does the magic eraser help prevent ingrown hairs, but it also reduces razor burn. Razor burn happens when the hair is shaved off at an angle and then grows back underneath the skin. This causes the top layer of the skin to become irritated and inflamed, which results in that nasty red bump. By using the magic eraser, you'll be able to avoid this because it helps lift up the hair before you shave so that it's easier to cut. So the magic eraser is an exfoliating sponge that you use in the shower. Traditional scrubs contain hard plastic or other harsh materials that can end up irritating your skin. The first time you use it, you need to wet it for about 30 seconds in order for it to get fully saturated. Once you do that, you can apply whatever cleanser you want, and the magic eraser will hold on to it for dear life. I usually use the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser with mine. I love how soft and hydrating it is. However, it doesn't lather very well, which is kind of annoying. If you want a cleanser that does lather really well and pairs nicely with the magic eraser, I would recommend the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. I used to use this cleanser every single day, and I absolutely loved it. It doesn't strip your skin of its natural oils and leaves your skin feeling super soft. On the other hand, the magic eraser is made out of a soft touch material that is way more gentle on your skin. Even though it's made out of a really soft material, it still gets the job done when it comes to removing dead skin. That being said, it doesn't do it nearly as aggressively as a traditional scrub would. Instead, it uses water to loosen the dead skin and wash it away. First off, let's talk about the price. The magic eraser retails for $20, which is pretty expensive for a sponge. One of the major reasons as to why the magic eraser is so popular is because of how much more gentle it is than traditional scrubs. Another great thing about the magic eraser is that it holds a lot of product. After you finish applying the cleanser, all you have to do is wait 30 seconds for the magic eraser to reabsorb all the excess product. Now, let's talk about the benefits of using the magic eraser. Another benefit of using the magic eraser is that it removes dead skin cells. The next benefit is that it improves the appearance of scars and stretch marks. Another reason why the magic eraser is so beneficial is because it reduces inflammation. The last benefit of the magic eraser is that it promotes faster hair growth. Although there are many benefits of using the magic eraser, there are also some downsides to it. Another downside to the magic eraser is that it takes up a lot of space. The last downside to the magic eraser is that it has a bit of a hassle to travel with. Overall, I do recommend trying out the magic eraser because I think it's worth the hype.